Okay, folks, I'm taking you for a walk along my border wall, which of course is designed as an alternative to Donnie's wall, and which divides not the United States from Mexico, but Texas from the United States. And of course, it is meant to keep out intruders and interlopers, and of course, Trumpies. Now, my border wall now extends about 575 feet and is interrupted in places like here by a stone ritual circle, which I excavated from what was probably a Dravidian ritual site here in West Texas. And now it, of course, it forms a place of entry and security between Texas and the U.S. And right smack dab in the middle of that entry space is the reconverted satellite dish with a stop sign on it reading alto, one of the Spanish words for stop. The border wall is designated here by a sign which divides the U.S. from Texas, and flags which essentially do the same. So let's continue along the border wall before we run out of video. The border wall is composed of thousands upon thousands of rocks, all of which were moved and excavated by me without any subsidy or help from the United States government, and I can assure you that Mexico did not and will not have to pay for this wall. All right, we are approaching here what is the adjoining pet cemetery, and I'll just scan it for you before we proceed along the border wall, which, as you can see, is about maybe 2 feet high, and as I said before, about 575 feet long. We're going to try to traverse the entire distance of the border wall here, although I may run out of video space by which to do it, but we'll give it its best shot. Okay, this is a kind of border wall rest area, and the border wall swings around to a lookout here from which we can see Cathedral Mountain, of course, in the background, and a tumbled seat which has been blown over by the high winds. I'll have to pick up the pace here a little bit so as to run the whole gamut of the 575 feet of the border wall. And we're proceeding along the outer edge. I'm stepping between Texas and the U.S., coming up upon another lookout here. And I'm just going to turn around very quickly for a moment. This is the path, another break in the border wall, but this is the path which takes you down to my shooting range, which is presently located in the U.S. And here, the final part of the border wall, as of course today, it will be extended and its height will be increased over time. But we're approaching its limits at the moment of, as I said, about 575 feet. And as I said, we're about to run out of video. Anyway, sort of looking back, another border area here, and another scan of the wall as it exists. You'll see a couple of white buckets around. These are the buckets that I use to pick up the rocks for the border wall. All